Do not be daunted by the enormity of the world's grief. Do justly now, love mercy now, walk humbly now. Who is wise? One who learns from every person. A man who has no ethics is not a man. A good heart is better than all the heads in the world. The highest form of wisdom is kindness. It is not what you look at that matters, but what you see. Pray as if everything depends on God, but act as if everything depends on you. If I am not for myself, who will be for me? If I am only for myself, what am I, and if not now, when? An optimist is a person who sees a green light everywhere, while a pessimist sees only the red stoplight. The truly wise person is colorblind. As long as a person still has life, they should never say, "It is too late for me to change." Do not be wise in words, be wise in deeds. A man's true wealth is the good he does in this world. He who guards his mouth preserves his life. The heart knows its own bitterness, and a stranger does not share its joy. Let your house be a meeting place for the wise. Dust yourself in the soil of their feet, and drink thirstily of their words. The world is like a narrow bridge. The important thing is not to be afraid. Words that come from the heart enter the heart. It is not the mountain we conquer, but ourselves. Repentance is the key to the gates of heaven. Do not be embarrassed by your failures. Learn from them and start again. Kindness is the light that dissolves all walls between souls, families, and nations. The world is sustained by three things: Torah, worship, and deeds of loving kindness. Love your neighbor as yourself. Even in darkness, it is possible to create light and to encourage compassion, that it is possible to feel free inside a prison, that even in exile, friendship exists and provides comfort, and that one should never ever give up on God. Without Torah, there is no right conduct. Without right conduct, there is no Torah. What you do not see with your eyes, do not bring into focus with your mouth. If you have much, give of your wealth. If you have little, give of your heart. If you add to the truth, you subtract from it. A person often meets his destiny on the road he took to. Avoid it. When you have no one else to rely on, you can rely on God. Anger is one letter short of danger. The person who does not pursue holiness will not attain it. Worries go down better with soup. Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. God has given you one face, and you make yourself another. A soft tongue can break hard bones. A righteous man falls 7 times and rises. When words are many, sin is not absent. but he who holds his tongue is wise. When you are asked to give a lecture on humility, abstain. From the past we can learn, but our task is to create a future. It is good to have knowledge, but it is better to have wisdom. It is not for you to complete the task, but neither are you free to desist from it. When the heart overflows with gratitude, then words seem poor. An intelligent man is not embarrassed by his mistakes, but he avoids making the same mistake twice. Prayer is not asking, it is a longing of the soul. The higher you aim, the further you will go. The greatest thing in this world is not so much where we stand as in what direction we are moving. God gave us two ends, one to sit on and one to think with. Success depends on which one you use. Learning is like rowing upstream. Not to advance is to drop back. The only thing that stands between a person and what they want in life is the will to try and the faith to believe it's possible. The only thing that burns in hell is the part of you that won't let go of life, your memories, your attachments. They burn them all away, but they're not punishing you, they're freeing your soul. When you teach your son, you teach your son's son. The greatest gift you can give someone is the gift of inspiration. The words of the tongue should have the sweetness of honey. The greatest reward for doing is the opportunity to do more. The way to develop self-confidence is to do the thing you fear and get a record of successful experiences behind you. The secret of a good life is to have the right loyalties and hold them in the right scale of values. A person's wealth is measured by their good deeds. You cannot prevent the birds of sorrow from flying over your head, but you can prevent them from building nests in your hair. Don't ask for a lighter burden, ask for broader shoulders. Be kind to unkind people, they need it the most. A truly rich person is one whose children run into their arms when their hands are empty. The real test of a person's character is what they do when no one is watching. The person who is not grateful for what they have will not be thankful for what they get. Life is a book, and every day is a new page. Great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, small minds discuss people. Prayer is not asking for what you think you want, but asking to be changed in ways you can't imagine. If you want your dreams to come true, don't sleep. God does not send the problem, God sends the solution.